Diamonds in the sky, money on the stage.
I want to welcome y'all to the DC Sun Podcast, episode 2. We have the legendary, the Stacey Robinson here.
How you doing, Jimmy Black? Glad to be here,
Yes,
man.
sir, baby. Yes,
With the
sir.
message for the world, man.
Yes, sir. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate
Much support to you, young man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
So we want to get right to it, Stacey. I just want
Right to it.
to hear from a true legend in this town.
Okay.
Could you first off introduce yourself?
My name is Stacey Robinson out of Dunbar University, Washington, D.C. 1975, Parade High School All-American. Streets of Smith High School All-American. Capital Classic participant. MVP in the Simcoe Classic up in Monticello, New York. In that class of 1975.
Okay, Stacey.
All Metropolitan, Washington, D.C.
Yeah. that
First
guy.
team. First team.
First team.
First team.
Yeah, first team.
Yes,
That's all
sir.
we do is first.
Yeah, that's all we do is first team. Yes, sir, Jimmy Black. That's all we do, man.
Man, it's an honor to have you on here, man. Just to know how you impacted my dad and then impacted me. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And now my son get to
Yes,
see.
sir.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
elaborate on that, man.
Yeah.
You know, Jimmy, man, I saw your father play as a young man. And he reminded me a whole lot of myself.
Yes, sir.
Because of the way he played the game. He shot the jump shot extremely well.
Yeah.
Went to the basket, right hand, left hand.
Yeah.
Big guard. Was not about a bunch of foolishness on the court.
Yeah.
When he walked into the ring, he got the job done.
Yes, sir.
And then, man, watching you, man, you know, man, I'm so proud of you. And this is a real spiel, y'all. I'm not doing this for Jimmy Black to get no brownie points. I watch you, young man, in the gym when you used to come with your father.
Yeah.
You used to run around the gym with the basketball from bucket to bucket up to run and shoot.
Yeah.
You used to challenge me,
Yeah.
saying, man, you can't outshoot me, man. You can't outshoot me. And I like that in you, man. You remember that, man?
Yeah, I remember.
We used to shoot every day. You come up there. I used to tell you, man, work on your release, your form, and everything.
Yeah.
And look at you now, man. You the mayor in this city.
Yeah.
As far as guards, man.
Yeah.
You've earned every stripe that you have in this city, man.
Yeah.
And you're doing great things from a ball player to a coach to a mentor.
Yeah.
Over in Southeast where we need it the most at Kemp Legacy, man.
Yeah.
Man, salute to you, man,
I appreciate
as well. And your son, man, he just like y'all.
Yeah.
You and your father's in y'all DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, to play this game of basketball the right way.
Yeah.
The only way, man.
Yes, sir.
And then also, man, I put carpet in your grandma them house.
Yeah.
Over there 23rd Street.
Yeah, 23rd.
Your Aunt Jackie, man.
Yeah.
Tell her I said hello. How you doing, Jackie?
Yeah.
We walked in and your brother came down the steps. I said, oh man, this is... So, man, we ate real good.
Yeah.
Right?
Nandy, man, rest of
I done laid one piece of carpet.
Yeah.
Man, we ate Popeyes, Kentucky Fried Chicken, man, real good over there on 23rd Street.
Yeah.
Over there in Shipley Turd.
Shipley Turd,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. So, man, it's an honor to be here for you,
Yes,
man,
sir.
young man.
Yes, sir.
You're a pioneer in this city, man.
Nah, I appreciate
as a
that.
young dude, as a young brother, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I got a couple of questions
Come
for
on,
you,
man. Just flat as plain.
Yeah. So during your time, Stace,
Yes,
you
sir.
talk about Washington D.C. basketball, right?
Yeah.
Who was those guys that you kind of idolized before you that we may not know about?
Man, guys that I idolize to help me with this game changed my shot from here to here.
Yes, sir.
And I got it right here. Cheese Holloway, a lot of guys y'all see Cheese Holloway walking around the city, was about the baddest point guards that come through at 5'9", 5'11". He had a handle. He had it like it was on a video game. He always, whatever he did, he was left-handed. He always go between his leg. Always go between his leg, behind his back, spin moves, and shot the J very well. Very vocal on the court, and I used to watch him. And I got some of that from him. And the guy Ed Jordan, you know, he was so quick on defense, man.
Yeah.
They used to block my jump shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, how this guy keep blocking my jump shot? But he was older than me. And I was like, man, I got to fix this. Because I didn't like getting my shot blocked. So when they used to leave St. Teresa's, I used to come back. I used to live right across the street from St. Teresa in the corner house, 14th Street. I used to come back at nighttime and just work on my J, work on my J, work on my J. So they impact me that way, man, of just picking up things from them, watching them as a young man. Yes, sir.
And so when you fast forwarded to a little bit past your time of growing up, when you got older and mature, what did you admire about the things that y'all done with the game of basketball here in D.C. that helped impact it?
I idolized to help me with this game. Like a boy named by the name of Russell Waddell, Cheese Holloway, out of St. Andrews High School, Ed Jordan, we call him Marty, who played in the NBA with the Los Angeles Lakers and was an NBA coach. We used to play down at St. Teresa's on 14th and B Street.
Yes, sir.
And up at Fort Stanton. And I was a young man, I was like 12 years old, but I was tall. They used to let me play with them guys, man. And coming up in this city, man, with the Dunmore brothers, the Campbell brothers out of Ballou High School. You know, man, it was just an honor for them to let me play with them. You know what I'm saying? I love the game of basketball. That was the outlet we had. We played basketball and baseball in Southeast in the 70s, football as well. Yes, sir.
So and just to elaborate on that a little bit, what about their game or their character during that time kind of helped mold and shape you?
Their game at that time, the young man Russell Waddell.
Forwarded to a little bit past your time of growing up, when you got older and mature, what did you admire about the things that y'all done with the game of basketball here in D.C. that helped impact the next generation?
What I admire what we done, man, see, we passed it on. You know, we passed it on. We should take the younger guys and put them underneath our wing, share our stories with them, tell them, man, that basketball could open doors for you. Education comes first. Lead these streets along. That was very important because it was passed down to us. You know what I'm saying? These streets are the champion of the world. I ain't seen nobody beat them yet. You know, and that's what we learned over Southeast. They always call us the forgotten city over there. You know, the forgotten part of town. But man, Southeast, that number 11 boys club, some athletes came. Once you crossed that 11th Street Bridge and got on this side of town, man, you had to have your hard hat on. Real talk, man. That's real talk, man. Berry Farm, Garfield Knox, Woodland, Congress Heights, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? You had to have your hard hat on.
No question.
Valley Green, can't forget that, man. For real talk, real. Stanton Terrace, all that. Wilson Park,
Robinson
Place, mean. Up there with Johnson High School. Good God, I'm Douglas.
I'm born raised.
You're born raised up there.
Born raised,
and that's beautiful what you did with that facility up there, man. They tell me you open up a field or something up there.
Build a basketball
court.
You
build a basketball court.
Been sitting
man,
there
that's
20
beautiful.
Years.
That's beautiful, man.
Tennis court
that's
sitting there 20 years. Nothing
all
done.
that.
Put the basketball
man,
court
that's beautiful, man. No, for real, man. And we need young men like you in our city for the youth that's coming up today, because they count our youth out today, man. They say, man, they're not doing anything. They running around carjacking, doing this, doing that. But guys like you, man, gonna steer them in the right direction, man. Yes, sir.
So let me ask you, Stacey, during your time, and even a little bit out of your time, let's say the guys that you mentor, I know you were done by a guy, or should I say done by you?
Done by you.
Okay,
you got to say to you. Done by you.
Done by you.
Not the Dunbar, Baltimore. Done by you in Washington, D.C. Hey, Dunbar Ports, how you guys doing? That's in Baltimore.
So done by you.
Done by you.
All right, and not to be biased, but I know that Dunbar has a rich history with basketball, right?
Yes, indeed.
And so, from your time until, let's say, 80s, what are the teams that in this town that just been holding it down with the game of basketball?
That's been gone over there on Benning Road.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that Spingarn Greenway,
Yeah.
them Eastern Ramblers, the Pride of Capitol Hill,
Yeah.
the McKinley Tech trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was some huge, heavy hitters in that basketball when I played in my time,
Yeah.
in the 70s.
Yeah.
The McKinley Tech team, the team of 1969,
Yeah.
the old timers say that might be one of the greatest teams in our time to assemble. John Thompson, them team was in the 60s. That wasn't my time. That Archbishop Curl team. Mackin had some good teams.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm glad you asked that. You guys, man, in the city, I'm getting a little sick and tired of y'all talking about the Mafia,
Yeah.
this and that,
Yeah.
this and that. They cheated when we played them.
Yeah.
Morgan Wooten had the referee. Hey, man, all that is artificial, man.
Oh, what happened, Stacey? You know, we
Nah,
don't know what happened.
it's just a couple of games, you know, when guys played the Mafia, they always say the ref would get them calls because of Morgan Wooten, right? Which was a great coach, may he rest in peace. But man, over there in Hinesville, Maryland,
Yeah.
over there at the Mafia Catholic High,
Yeah.
hat off to them, man.
Yeah.
Because what he did, he came in the city and got brothers from out the city and gave them an opportunity to go to Catholic school.
What's the coach name? I met him, man. White guy.
Morgan Wooten.
More. Who's the other guy came behind him that coached at Mackin? Is that was before the Mac?
Nah,
What-
Mackin.
What is Mackin? Is that the Mac? What school is Mackin?
Mackin was up on 14th for W.
That was before
Coach
Pearl.
Furlong. Curl. Might have been Curl or something.
Yeah. What? Mackin was a name of what school? What was Mackin before that school name? Was that Curl?
No, Curl was always Curl. Mackin was always Mackin.
Okay.
They're two different schools.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And also, man, Coach John Thompson, that's St. Anthony's.
St. Avenue.
Yeah, that's St. Anthony's over there in Northeast. Over there by Catholic University, Coach John Thompson.
See, I ain't know nothing
Bill
about
Brown.
Mackin. When
Yeah.
Mackin was it was.
Mackin was up in the 70s.
Okay.
The great Tom Little, Austin Carr,
Yeah.
Milton Lundy, JoJo Hunter,
Yeah.
Dave Rivers, Larry Long,
What was that
Harold
coach
Brown.
name, man? I met this guy
I
in
think his name
Virginia.
Coach Furlong.
Man, I met this guy, man, in Virginia years ago, and I was trying to call you.
They had a mob up there. They had a mob. Emmanuel
man.
Hardy, the Heron
He
brothers.
said he coached JoJo Hunter.
Yeah.
And
It might have been Furlong. Coach
Okay.
Furlong.
Yeah, he was kind of tall. I'm gonna get that back to
Okay,
you.
get back to me
Yeah,
on
'cause
that.
I
man.
said I didn't call
But-
Stacey. He
But we had some, you know, this city, man, got a rich history
yeah,
of basketball, man.
Yeah.
You know, they played this game very well here in the city.
yeah,
Yeah, Washington, D.C., man.
yeah.
And I was proud to be a part of that.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, sir.
my career was cut short due to some decisions that I made. But all in all, man, I do it the same way.
Yes, sir.
I just get in that classroom this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, because in that classroom back in the 70s, when you played, you know, you didn't really, if you was a high school All-American, you know, you got a pass. You know what I'm saying? Teachers would pat you on your back, just win the game, woo, 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 woo. And it kind of like hurt us, but you know, it was beneficial for us because we was young kids. You know what I'm saying? But that classroom is very important.
yes, sir.
Very, very important.
And so that goes to me asking you, what's the difference in the eras, right? Because you are out of many of the few that we have, right? You are the one that we go to when we asking questions about DC history with
Yes, sir.
basketball.
Yes, sir.
Right? We know
Appreciate
we can
that.
go to you, right? And
Right.
so, what is the difference in these eras from your time and the generation before us and to now? What the difference is in the game?
The difference in these eras is that our era, we only use one, two to three dribbles. In the era after us, they played the ball too much. 4, 5, 6, 8 dribbles. It's very unnecessary. You know, when you take that many dribbles to get past your man or get a bucket, you know, you got other guys standing around watching you. You know what I'm saying? get to the Baja.
Yeah.
With me, 1-2, I'm to the Baja.
Yeah.
Yeah, flight number 12, that was my number.
Yeah.
I've been cleared for takeoff. Fasten your seatbelt. We get ready to fly to friendly skies. I didn't do a whole lot of playing with it then. The guy, today's game, the step back.
Yeah.
You know, we never, back in the 70s, there was only one guy by the name of Lamar Button, they call him Red Dog.
Yeah.
He stepped back. But we raised over top of our opponents.
Yeah.
We didn't do a lot of stepping back.
Yeah.
See, we were jumping over top of the 6'8", the 6'9" guards, the 6'6" guards.
Yeah.
Just like you do.
Yeah.
You know, but you're just stepping back because you were there early.
Yeah.
But see, we used to pull just like you. We wasn't shooting as deep as you.
Yeah.
We had like mid-range, then we had a couple of guys that shot the long ball, but our game back in the 70s was basically mid-range.
Yeah.
From the elbow, from the free throw line on then to the elbows, right on that corner on that baseline.
Yeah.
And also the difference is we dunk on the 7-footers.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't do a lot of dunking.
They don't do a lot of dunking.
They don't do a lot of dunking on people now. They dunk only on breaks.
Yeah.
But back in the 70s, the guards dunked on footers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our motto. Man, you gonna be, if you block one,
Yeah.
stay right there. Please don't go nowhere because they're coming right back.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be on the front of the Washington Post in the morning. When you ride that 90 bus or that X bus going to school, when you look on that front page, that sports page, you're being dunked on. You're like this. Yeah. That's how we played.
Yeah.
You know, the guards back in the 70s, man. Guy by the name of George Gibbs, man. Up in Mackin High School, man, a pure shooter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. You know, the guys passed the game down to us, man.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys has passed away now, man. And, you know, I like to keep in touch with a lot of guys, try to keep everybody together, man.
Yeah.
They call me the mayor as far as getting everybody together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's, you know, we need more guys, man, to get together and check on one another, man. Just say hello or something and help these kids, help these young men, not kids, help these young men and women out here in the city, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And so, Stace, I know for me, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think in y'all generation, it was more about technique, right?
Mm-hmm.
And being students of the game.
Right.
Because, you know, I see it when I was working out with you.
Right.
You was getting on my technique, my release.
Yeah.
Shooting the ball on the fingertips, backspin, you know,
Exactly.
things like that.
Yes, sir.
Whereas though now when you go into the training, they automatic into the Euro, the hop steps, and, you know, the things that are not been. Do you see that?
I see that, and I want to say something to the guys so bad, but this is how the game is played now.
Yeah.
Right? And they teach it, the young guys, 8, 9 years old, the Euro step.
Yeah.
You know, totally unacceptable.
Yeah.
You know, they need to learn how to, like you said, the techniques. They need to learn how to make the right hand layup, the left hand layup. Use the backboard. They don't use the backboard at all. That's what it's there for. You got some good guys that's working the kids out. Then you got some guys here nowadays that are working the kids out. That work at Popeyes, Amoco gas station, you know, CVS. You guys need to be on the first thing smoking out of town.
Hey, Trey.
You know, man, y'all giving our youth bad information. And a lot of you cats that working these kids out in our city play junior varsity. Nah, man, you know, it's just a big difference, Jim. You know, and the kids today, the young kids today, young women, all they want to do is shoot the 3-ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First thing when they run in the gym, they come up with their flip-flops on.
Yeah.
As soon as they get on the 94, Man, they run to the three. They run to the. I said, oh my goodness, man. You know.
Yeah.
But they allow that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The parents want that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And you know, it's got to change, man.
Yeah.
It's got to change, man. It got to basketball got to get back to the way it used to be.
Yep.
You know, hopefully in my time I'll see that.
Yes, sir.
You know, but the game, it's still a good game here in Washington D.C.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Man, oh man. I just wish that I had done the right thing, Jimmy Black.
Yes, sir.
For real, man.
Yes, sir.
I wish I had done the right thing, man. But my story, my give back to the kids, I just hope that one of them hear my cry, man.
Yes, sir.
It's not no lies. It's not nothing for me to blow my horn.
Yeah.
It's my cry.
Yeah.
Because I didn't make it.
Yes, sir.
And I didn't make it. I was my own. It was me.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody else. It was all me, man.
Yes, sir.
But I played the game. I loved the game. And like I say, man, I wasn't there doing no other way but just in that classroom and leave them drugs alone.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Stacey. I got just a few more questions.
Come on, man. Let's fly this plane over here. Minnesota Avenue.
I hear you. I heard you say it all the last 2 summers, and I knew you meant that. You was excited about on the high school tournament that Drew throw over there.
Yeah, Drew Crawford, good man.
Yeah, and you seeing high school basketball. You was excited
Yes,
about
I
DC
was.
high
Yes, I
school
was.
basketball. Tell me, do you feel like that there's more that need to be done to highlight that?
Yes, it is. It need more support.
Yeah.
It need more support from the city.
Yeah.
It need for the newspapers to come out.
Yep.
It need for more of the college coaches to come out.
Yep. There we
to
go.
watch these young men.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of well, man, I heard about this kid. Well, come on over and see the kids.
That's right.
The young men and the young ladies.
Yep.
We got a lot of talent here
Yep.
in this city, man. And the NII, they call it DCIAA now,
Yep.
is basically has taken a fall, and it's the charter schools. You know, you're one of the charter school coaches. You're one of the charter school coaches. That Banneker is another charter school. Man, all the kids.
Tech Prep.
Tech Prep with Shackelford.
Yeah.
All the kids. Bill, Chavez.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Are going to them charter schools, and the league is awesome.
Yeah.
I be on the mic, and I see them charter schools come over there and play during the summer
Yeah.
against these DCIAA schools and these Catholic schools. And man, oh man,
Yeah.
I said, good God Almighty, look at this, look at these young men here, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
And I get on that mic, and I do the games, so the young men, I hear their names called.
Yeah.
Get used to hearing their names called, and I do little interviews with them. Not that I'm trying to be a commentator, but get them ready for the world, man.
Yeah.
Learn how to talk into the mic, speaking to the mic, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And we need more fan support.
Yeah.
You parents, stop dropping your kids off
Yeah.
at Deanwood subway station.
That's right.
And Potomac Gardens and Nella Road.
That's right.
Man, come to the games
That's
and
right.
support your baby.
That's right.
Men and women.
That's right, Stacey.
Games, for real, man.
Yeah.
Cause they drop their kids off.
That's real.
Howard Hill. I just had this tournament Saturday.
Yeah.
Man, 5 kids needed a ride home from Northwestern all the way to Glen Hardin. They didn't have a ride home, man.
Yeah.
They got dropped off at the gym, man.
Yeah.
Totally unacceptable, man.
Yeah.
Don't leave these babies out here like that, man.
Yeah. So let me ask you.
Come on, man.
How can we? You touched on it a little bit. How can we, right, this generation, and even pros of this generation, save DC? Because you the legend, you done seen it.
How
Right.
can we save DC?
With the basketball culture, DC basketball culture.
First of all, everybody got to come together as one. Stop throwing knives at each other, talking about each other as coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? come together as one.
Yeah.
And the kids, the young ladies and young women, you got to get their attention. See, you got to get their attention so they would listen. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes they don't listen. Mm-hmm. You know, so the way you talk to them, you know what I'm saying? And you got to sit down and spend time with these babies, man.
Yeah.
Because it's different now. So much going on out there. So much killing. There's more drugs out here with the youngsters, man. They can't go nowhere, man. There's a lot of gangs here. Mm-hmm. And then, man, you know, we just gotta listen. Hold what they call them, when what they call hold little clinics.
Yep.
Little
Showcases and clinics.
Showcases and clinics.
Yep.
And speaking and have days where you put the basketball down and have the kids just come into the auditorium and just hear stories, hear legends talk, hear, you know, hear stories, man. They got to know their history, man. Because there's so much history here, man.
So in that, man, this is part of why I'm doing this, right?
Yeah.
Because I heard my pastor say last week, and it's something I've been talking about. When people come to take over, right, they get rid of your history, right? And that's how they blind you. And so I think a lot of times our generation that's coming behind me and some of my generation, we don't know our history, right? And so if you could touch on why it's important for people, like I see people brag on the pros that they're around, but don't hold those pros accountable for coming back and giving back, right? And so how do we
That's
address
a great
that?
point, man. Speaking on that, Jimmy, man, you pros, you got to come back. You got to come back. Speak to the babies. Spend a whole day with the babies. Stop just peeping your head in the gym, waving, sitting there the whole day with them. There's so many young guys like you, man, and the older guys are jealous because they didn't know how to reach out to the babies. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to, but they just didn't know how to do it, man. You, that boy Miles, down in them gates, man, y'all get into the communities, man. Drew Crawford, Greg Jones, Lonnie Arrell, man, you guys are with these babies. Gino, you guys are with these babies. Drew Crawford, you know what I'm saying, man? It's very important that take place, man. Very important. And then you out-of-towners that's coming into our city, changing our history, you know, taking these banners down, not letting the kids get in the gym.
That's right.
Closing doors on these babies, man. Man, please cut that out. Go ahead on back to Wisconsin or to Mayberry, RFD, North Carolina, man. Get on back down 95 South, man. This is the nation's capital right here, Washington, D.C., man. You know, stop hurting our city, man. Man, we go up Dunbar, man. I go up Dunbar to the U, and they took all our banners down. I said, oh, my. Where they do this at, man? History, man. Coach John Thompson, may you rest in peace, man. Jodine Davidson. Also, man, I just send a shout out to Coach Mike McLeish, man. Coach Wood over Spingarn, man. You know what I'm saying? We need guys. You are one of them guys. You are, man. You're a young man. You are one of them guys. Every time I see you, Jimmy, hey, DC, I'm not trying to put no, but every time I see this young man, he got 4 or 5 kids with him. Taking them home at night, him and Drew, taking them home at night, man. Keeping them with him wherever he go. Let me tell this story right here, man. I met Jimmy over at his school one day, right? And he was going to dress me up at the museum, right? He got a pickup truck, right? We going all the way. We going all the way.
No, you good. You got 20
we going.
seconds.
Okay, how much?
You got 20 seconds.
Okay, we going over to museum on Rhode Island Avenue. Jimmy got 3 kids in the truck with him. I'm following him. We get to Rhode Island Avenue from Southeast, in 6 minutes, man. With the Duke of Hazzard pickup truck. With the
Hey, is anything you want to leave us with?
Yeah, I want to leave with man. Say no to drugs, young people. Please leave them drugs alone. Hit them books, man. And respect your teammates, man. If you don't like one another, respect one another. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Omaha, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need one last word, Stacey,
Come on,
before we
baby.
get out of here.
Come on.
Leave us with something for the new generation to come. Was one thing that we need to know, that we need to take into this new generation, man. With
The new generation that's coming up, man, please listen. Please listen. Don't come with these adults acting like you know the game. Man, get into the classroom. Yes, sir, coach. Yes, ma'am, coach. Man, do the right thing, man. Don't end up like me.
Hey, listen, man, it's a legend. It's an honor. Stacey, I want to tell you, man, I appreciate you. I love you.
Wouldn't have missed this for the world.
And I wouldn't be who I am today if people like you did so,
man,
you know, that knowledge, that love into me, man.
Keep up the great work that you're doing, young man.
Appreciate you.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart, man.
That's it.
Omaha. A woo.
Diamonds on my neck.